Hello friends, welcome to Frenchie's video. Well, today I had a request. One of the demonstrator emailed me and asked me if I look at the magazine. As a demonstrator, we get a magazine monthly or bi-monthly now. And on the top cover, it get that ornament. And she said, do you know how to make that? Well, I said, I'm going to figure it out. I love good challenge. Well, this is not art at all. It's just that you have to know the length. And first I started and look at that, how bulky it was, and it was even worse. I went 1 inch. So I'm going to show you how simple it is to make this cute little lovely ornament. I'm not using this paper. I'm using the Be Good for Good Cheer, Be of Good Cheer DSP. So one thing you can do, you can go half-inch increment, or this is the half-inch increment right here. And if you see, whoops, when I make it spin, it's very cool. And this one here, it's a 1/4 inch, but always your first strip from the center have to be half-inch to give that bolt there. So I'm going to show you what I mean by all that. My center, and that's how tall it's going to be. If you want it shorter, you go shorter and on. My center, it's 4.5. Then remember I said the first one after your center always half-inch. It's give that bolt there. This is going to be 5, and I'm doing the smaller one. This one, the tighter one, it's a 1/4 inch increment. So 4.5, 5, 5.25, 5.5, and 5.75. And really, I would like to switch those two, and I can't. That's okay. So again, it is 4.5, 5, 5.25, 5.5, 5.75. And the first layer we're going to put together, we need 2 strips of each. The center, I want it more solid than just the paper. I'm going to put 2 paper together, so glue it together. So I'm going to glue those 2 layers together. I think it's time for me to go to lunch. Here we go. So now that's my center. Now we're going to build the ornament. We're going to go in order, and you're going to put on each side. So 1 there, 1 there. So build all your layers at one time. Okay, I want to make sure. Okay, this one is this way, so this should have been this way. Here we go. Polka dot, and then I'm going to put the curly thing, and then the stripe. Okay, now that we get all this, oops, I had 3 of them there. Here we go. You want to make sure it's all equal in the bottom. So just punch it, hit it in the bottom so it's all your layers are down. And all this are not equal because that's all your different size. Now you're going to take your tiny old punch, or you can use the poker, whatever that works best for you. And I'm going to come in the center here. Oops. Make sure you get all your layers. And I'm going to poke a hole there. Keep them together. Use the mini brads for this. Put your mini brads in. And let's secure this. Now, this here, and what you're going to do, it's the same thing. Oh, look, here I get a stripe. And there it's this. So I want the stripe for my last one. This is going to look very funny if I don't switch that. Here we go. And now, of course, my hole, it's not at the right place. So I'm going to repunch it. You guys always get me on my day that nothing turned right. Here we go. It turned right, but I always do a mistake. Here we go. Put this little brad here. Now we have to do the same thing in the bottom. So push everything down to your center. See how I push this? And then squeeze it. Okay, just make sure you push everything in the center. That everything is flat. And then when we get everything there that it's flat, squeeze this together. Like this. Now we're going to punch another hole. Right there. This one is very in the center. Wow. And then I'm going to put my bread in. Voila. Is that cool or what? Now, for your the place that you're going to hang your ornament, we're going to take a piece of baker's twine. I'm going to say about, what do I have here? About 8-inch. Pass that in the center. Bring this up. Pull it. And then just do your knot. It was not equal, but that's okay. We're going to make it equal. Voila. So now I got it that it can spin. And of course, I had to give myself an extra little task because I don't like this. It's very nice finish there where the bread is, but the place that it opened, I don't like it. And my breads are too long with what I'm going to cover it. So I'm going to take my rubber scissors and I'm just going to snip the bread a tiny bit so I can cover that. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one. And that is just because the breads it's the long one, and I want to use those ones because they're easy to work with. But the little legs in the back are a bit too long when I want to put my little flower. Here we go. Now, I'm going to take the pack punch and we're going to punch some flowers. I'm going to use cherry cobbler because it's perfect for the outside. I got some right here. We're going to need 4 of them. And then we're going to take a glue dot. We're going to take a glue dot. And we're going to cover our brads. So the little thing that I didn't like here, voila. Whoops. So I'm going to do that on my 4 of them. And of course, to jazz it up a little bit, I took a rhinestone and put it right here in the center. That's how simple it is. So I'm going to cover on both sides like this one here. See? So then it finished very good. So that's how simple it is. So everything that I use, you can go on my website at FrenchieStamps.com and place your order directly. I appreciate all your business. Thank you and have a great day.